Hey all YouTubers, I'm going to have Dave come in here because we just found something interesting about the copyright thing with YouTube and the subject of what, whatever his name is, Darkroom, was trying to pull. He can explain it a lot better than I can. So here's David. We just come back from our ghost hunt, so we're going through some footage, but he's trying to figure out if my system was hacked into or not. Alright, here's David. Okay, David, sit down there. You gotta talk a little bit louder.
Hello, I'm David Orr, and
you're working from my computer.
I'm working from Cheryl's computer, and there's some issues here going on about that video, dealing with Darkroom, enhancing it or whatever. I didn't see the video. But the issues with that is, if he's taken her video, her work, and altering it in any way, he has to get permission from her first, unless there's no copyright. And Cheryl and I were going through her accounts on YouTube, and we saw something on my account settings, and it said her account is copyrighted. So I don't know the details on that, but I'm pretty sure if it says her account is copyrighted, anything she uploads that is her original works cannot be copied unless having her permission. So that's something to look into if anyone wants to.
Go to your account.
And we believe too that a possibility of hacking into her computer because something about the stars not showing up or the ratings. Now the thing with hacking is there's many different ways to hack into a person's computer. LimeWire is one of the easiest ways to do it. You're exchanging data from one person's computer to another. And this can be done in just simply opening up an email. You say, "Hi, remember me?" from wherever you get curious, you open the email, and right there they have access to your computer. It's the linking between the two through the email. And that's the thing, whenever you're downloading games or movies or whatever off the computer, you don't know what else you're getting with that. And that's why I recommend no one ever using LimeWire, but that's just my recommendation. Do what you want with that.
Tell them what you think the guy was trying to do.
What I believe Darkroom was trying to do is maybe he was just trying to enhance it, and we took a quick look at his profile. He has all these different paranormal investigation things up there and UFO stuff. So, from what Cheryl told me about the letters between those two, either he was just trying to help out, make it look more clear for viewers, but he also mentioned in a letter to her, here, if you like it, you can take it, meaning that he is claiming ownership to that, and that he's freely going to give it up to her if she wishes to take that. And I believe there's a Privacy Act too, to where no one can take your face or information or anything like that and display it without your permission either, which also falls something along the rights of copyright. And then there's media transfer laws too. And from what I could see, I didn't get to see the video, I saw a picture of it, of what he did. It was some really interesting editing, and I'll give him that, that was some nice editing, and whatever else he did. So it could have been a vanity act too. I don't know the guy, or girl, I don't, from the letters. So it could have been just a vain act to show off digital display skills, which is...
To discredit me.
Yeah, which he could have used to discredit her, and by him saying, "Go ahead, take this if you like it," and if she's posting this up and saying, "Yeah, wow, look at this, I got evidence right here." There's only so much digital enhancing you can do in paranormal investigations till people say, "Okay, this is so altered, how do you know what really is there or not?" Because with orbs, you can have thousands of them in a picture, but they could just be all copy and paste of the same orb over and over again.
I jumped on it right away.
So, and Cheryl jumped this guy about this, because if Cheryl would have posted this up and displayed it, I'm sure a lot of you YouTubers who subscribe to her, have a good eye for detail, and anyone else who's involved in paranormal investigations can easily debunk that as BS. is straight out crap. That's not real. It's just somebody altering it. And from what I believe, two of the biggest things you could have being in a paranormal society and showing what you got is your evidence and your credibility. If your credibility is destroyed, then how do you know what you're presenting is really evidence or just more digitally altered things? This is my thoughts on this.
Alright. Okay. Thanks, David. Alright. He could explain a lot better than I could, as he did. But my ratings are not showing up in my account whatsoever. It's like I know people are rating, but it's not coming up. I took him into my account, and we're trying to figure out if it's YouTube or if it is something in my computer, you know. But he seems to think that maybe that it's more on YouTube's side, okay? Which means, I guess it comes from what, David, tinkering with it? Them tinkering with people's accounts? Or do you think that it seems like I was having trouble before Darkroom did what he did, and you said there's no way that he could possibly hack into my system, am I right?
There are ways he could have hacked into your system if you open an email from him.
Okay, I hope you guys got that one. If I opened up an email from him, you know, possibly he could have hacked into my system. Okay, but as Dave and I were talking about, and he mentioned this too, was about the simple fact that he was, you know, maybe his purpose was right, but then on the other hand, maybe, you know, because egos run high in this field. Okay, and like David said, you know, at the cemetery where we're constantly picking up around it, so, you know, and like I picked it up right away that it all was phony, and like I explained to David, he had it down because I did mention to him about my subscribers looking at that video, knowing that most of them are investigators, knowing they would see a fake, okay? So what I think he was really trying to do is discredit me, which did not happen, so. But anyway, alright, this is Try76, but hey, we're still checking out my account to see what's going on. We're trying to fix up my computer, see if anybody had hacked into my system. So we're going to be here for quite a while, but I want to get this up, get it posted. Talk to y'all later.